Hey guys, it's Marianne from Thrive and welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to be looking at how you can use a feature inside Microsoft Forms that will allow people to attach a file automatically when they're submitting their response, rather than you having to chase it up separately later. Now, I'm going to be working in Forms on the web, so I'm working from my PC and I use Google Chrome as my web browser. Another thing to note about this particular feature is that at the time of recording, the option to upload files is only available when you have people inside your organization completing the form. So that is people with the same domain name as you. It's a great time saver for things like RSVPs and meetings and reviews and surveys and assessments, but only internally. With that in mind, alrighty, so we're going to start from the very beginning. I'm in Microsoft Forms, which I've accessed by heading to cloud.microsoft on my web browser. And these are the forms I already have. We can look at some templates, but we're just going to keep it very, very simple today. So we're going to go new form. And any form that you create will work in this format, okay? So normally you would give your form a name and we would go from there. But what we're going to do, I'm going to call this one testing file upload. You can pop a description in there. We're going to quick start, and you can see they're making it super easy for us. So we are going to upload file. So let's decide what the question might be. So it might be, please upload your employee onboarding form here. So for new staff, you might have a details form or an onboarding form, or they might have to do some learning modules to, the policies and procedures stuff to say that they know what's going on. If it's if it's an annual review, it might be that they've done KPIs. If it is a project in the team or an event, then they may have maps or information or all sorts of stuff. So whatever it is, we're going to put a description here of what we want them to upload. Now we can choose here whether they can only attach one thing to this question or if they could put multiple files in. So if we are trying to guide people very clearly, we want to make it very simple. So I've seen ones that have had, please upload your certificate of completion for the fraud process, the computer security process or the fraud or the finance module, whatever it is in onboarding. And sometimes it will have here on the question in brackets, ensure file is named and a naming convention. So as much information as we would want here. So in that instance, it would be limited to one because we're going to put one file up. Then we can choose the file size. So you can have each individual file can have a maximum size limit of 10 meg, 100 meg, or a gig. Now, typically, you would probably want to keep it at 10 meg. The only time it would may be bigger than that is if you're working with people uploading documents or things that are very image heavy, graphic files, that sort of thing. But generally, if you're looking at documents or PDFs, then your 10 meg should be fine. We have, of course, got our option to make it a required question, which means they can't skip it, which is also really handy. And we can pop a subtitle in here. So I'm going to pop a subtitle, which is file should be named surname _ first name, onboarding form, year, month. Okay, .pdf. Okay, so I'm going to add another question just so you can still just pop a text one in here. How have you found the onboarding process? And we will remove the subtitle and we'll make it a long answer. And it's not required. Okay, so now I have a form that has two particular questions, and this form is now ready for me to share. Now, when I have a file upload and we go to collect responses, you'll see that automatically the anyone can respond option is removed. And that is because, like I said in the introduction, the file upload function is only available, you'll see here, it might explain it here, file upload is only when people inside my organization, so people with my domain. So my email ends in thriveadmin.com, and so I can only share this form with people who have a Thrive admin email address. All right. I can then I can make it record them, or I can allow it to be anonymous. I'm going to do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to share this form with my other team member so that you can see what it looks like at the other end. So we'll send that request off, and it is now ready to collect the responses. In the next section, we are going to have a quick look at what it looks like for the recipient and how they upload their file. Okie dokie. So we've sent off the request from me, from Marianne at. This is my Team Thrive email address. It's magic@thriveadmin. And you can see this is the email that has arrived to that email address. So when we send that request off, this is what it looks like at the other end. So you've been invited to fill this, and this is the standard text because I didn't play around with any of those other settings. So we go start now. And what it's going to do, I'm going to open it up. It's over here, so I'll drag it across. Bear with me a second. This is what it looks like. Now, obviously, we haven't played with any of the style or layout. So it's telling me that the owner will see my name and email address. Things with a star are required. So please upload your employee onboarding form here. So I'm going to go upload file. And it's going to open up my file explorer. I am just going to take a file off my desktop. So let's just pop in. What have we got? Let's pop in this one, which is a document. So I've chosen it. You can see it's called Doc1. It's going to upload it now. Now remember, it's telling me here that the file types allowed are these ones, and I can have up to 10 meg on the file. And then I'll put here nothing to add, submit. Thanks very much. So in the next section, we will have a look at where that file has gone and how I can access it as the owner of the form. Back as the admin or the owner of the form, I'm looking at this form now on my Microsoft Forms admin view, and you can see now up here I've got a response that's appeared, so I can go view responses. And there are a few ways that I can access that file that's been attached to that question. So if I have admin access to the form, I can view it here, and it will, as the responses line up, it will start showing some of the questions here or the files. I can hit more details and it will open them all up, and I will be able to click on each document and it will open them up. You can see it also lets me view it in the folder as well. So that's going to automatically open the folder in OneDrive that all of these are being stored in. So at this stage, the files are being saved in my OneDrive folder, and they are being saved in my files, so like your document files. Then under apps, Microsoft Forms, the form name, so in our instance, it's testing file upload, and then under question. So you can see here that this is embedded and sitting inside and accounting to my file storage, but it belongs to me. So unless I share this folder with somebody else, they're not going to be able to find it. So what I want to do instead, I'm going to show you a workaround to make sure that if you have other people who are admins of the folder, they can access it. Now, the first way will be for you to literally have them access it this way, but they should be able to open the individual files. So by clicking on this, it will open it as a document, and by clicking on this, it will open it as the document itself. You can see there it's going to open in the web. Thinking. Didn't think it was that big a document. There we go. So that's one way. The other way that you can actually share this and make sure that other people have access is that what we do is when we've created that form, instead of it sitting, when we look here, you'll see that new one should appear shortly. I don't know where it's gone. Testing file upload. So you can see that it belongs to my account. So it's sitting in my OneDrive or my Microsoft account. What we can do is we can move it to an Outlook group or a Microsoft group, which would be attached to a SharePoint site. And then those files will save into the document library of that SharePoint site. What that means is that anyone who has access to that site and that folder will then be able to access those files. So if you've got a couple of people in your team who might need to access those, that's the way to do it. Or if this form is specific to HR or payroll, etc., then you want to set it up so that it goes into that folder or into that site so that the people who need it will have access to it. And there you have it. Your form will now accept file uploads as attachments, which you and your team can use or save for future reference. Remember that this feature is available for people inside your organization. So think about it in terms of things like onboarding forms or internal reviews or documents or assessments that you need to keep on file and that you're manually chasing. Let's make it easier with forms. If you found this video helpful, then remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel, click the bell so that you're notified when something new goes up on the channel, and you can stay in touch with all things Microsoft Forms and Microsoft 365.